Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Leadership Manifesto video. We'll be discussing about our leadership. At the beginning of this course, my understanding of leadership was fairly simple. I believe leadership was mainly about guiding others, making decisions, and taking responsibilities within a group. While those qualities are important, I have learned throughout this course that leadership is much deeper and more personal than I intentionally thought. Leadership is not just about authority or titles, it is about influence, self awareness, empathy, and the ability to empower others. Developing my leadership manifesto has helped me reflect on my personal values, the experience that shaped my leadership style, and the kind of leader I hope to become in the future. Through the journal reflections, discussions, and assignments in this course, I have realized that leadership begins with understanding yourself. It requires recognizing your strength, acknowledging areas where you need growth, and being willing to learn from both success and challenges. My leadership philosophy now focuses on authenticity, resilience, empowerment, and maintaining a balance in both personal and professional life. Growth through self awareness, knowing my worth. One of the most meaningful journal reflections for me was about knowing my worth. This topic encouraged me to reflect on how self confidence and self respect play a critical role in leadership. Before this reflection, I sometimes struggled with self doubt and questioning whether I was capable of stepping into leadership roles. However, through this assignment, I began to understand that knowing your worth does not mean believing you are perfect or better than others. It instead means recognizing your value, understanding your strength, and trusting your abilities. For me, this reflection was particularly powered because it addressed how personal insecurities can influence leadership. As I used to be a plus size black woman, there have been times when I felt judged or underestimated by others. Learning to embrace my identity and understand that my worth is not defined by others' opinions has helped me develop a stronger sense of confidence. This awareness allows me to approach leadership with authenticity and courage. When leaders and when leaders understand their worth, they are more likely to advocate for themselves and support others who may also struggle with confidence. Feedback and challenges. Another journal topic that influenced my leadership development was reflecting on growth through feedback and constructive criticism. Feedback can sometimes feel uncomfortable because it requires us to recognize our weakness. However, I have learned that constructive feedback is not meant to discourage us, but rather to guide us toward improvement. One example discussed is the course involved how feedback from an instructor can reshape how we approach our work. Instead of viewing criticism as a personal attack, it can be viewed as coaching that helped us refine our skills. This perspective shift is something I plan to carry into my leadership style. Effective leaders create environment where feedback is encouraged and viewed as a tool for growth rather than judgment. I also learned that leadership development is not a straight path. Mistakes and challenges are inevitable, but there are also valuable learning experiences. Instead of seeing failure as the end of the progress, I now see it as a part of learning process. Every challenge provides an opportunity to reflect, adapt, and become a stronger leader. Self care as well. Excuse me. Another important lesson I've gained from this course is the role of self care. In effective leadership, leaders can often expect to support others, manage responsibilities, maintain high levels of productivity. However, without proper self care, it becomes difficult to maintain the energy and clarity needed to lead effectively. Through my personal reflection, I develop a self care routine that supports my physical and mental well being. This includes maintaining a structured gym routine where I focus on different muscle groups on different days to maintain balance and consistency. Exercises help me reduce stress, stay disciplined, and maintain a physical health. I also prioritize practicing support mental and emotional balance, such as meditation, yoga, hip opening stretches, therapy. Everybody go to therapy. These activities help me stay grounded and maintain a clear mind, especially during stressful periods. Additionally, maintaining a consistent skincare routine in the morning and at night may seem small, but represents a daily commitment to caring for myself. Self care is not about luxury, It's about maintaining the physical and mental strength necessary to support others effectively. So, in conclusion, my leadership manifesto represents the lead with confidence, compassion, and purpose while encouraging others to recognize their own strength and potential leaders and potential. Leadership is not about being perfect, it is about being intentional, resilient, and dedicated to making a meaningful difference. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.